Let's shine a light together. Welcome to VOL Talks Localites, Community Edition. In this series, we meet the people making a difference in our community and discover how their stories can inspire us to shine God's light wherever we are. In this series, we meet inspiring people in our community and hear the stories behind what they do, the lessons they've learned, and the light they share with others. Today, we're visiting the Sinta Coffee Shop to get to know the heart behind the coffee. We sat down with the owner of Sinta Coffee Shop to talk about passion, purpose, and serving the community. Here's our conversation.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to VOL Talks, where we talk about real things from a kid's perspective. I'm Lance.
I'm Gabe. And I'm Allie. Our community is full of incredible people, nurses, firefighters, military personnel, you name it. And today we have the awesome opportunity to interview someone who is making a big impact in our community. Right now, we are in front of a brand new Filipino-inspired bakery named Sinta. As Filipinos ourselves, we are deeply inspired by people who look like us and are making a difference in our community. And it is our privilege to have the founder and owner of Sinta with us on VOL Talks today.
Please tell us about who you are and what your favorite item is on Sinta's menu.
Wow, that is a first loaded question. First off, I'd like to thank all of you guys for sitting here at the table with me.
Yeah, of course.
You're welcome.
Amazing opportunity that I can sit down and be with the young future entrepreneurs. And thank you for having me. My name is Crisel Nguyen. I am the founder and owner of Sinta Bakery. I started from my garage about 5 years ago, trying to find an outlet to not be a mom and not be a wife. And so that outlet was baking. And so I started baking for my friends and family. What turned into a hobby led into a business that I couldn't no longer sustain. So creating all these things that I love with food, I started incorporating all the Filipino flavors that I grew up with as a kid. I don't know if you guys are familiar with turon. Halo halo.
Wait, that's good.
So as a kid, I loved eating those things with my grandma. And now that I'm older, I wish my grandma was around. So in order for me to find things that remember her, I started incorporating all the childhood flavors I grew up with into my baking. I would say my favorite thing on the item on my menu would probably be, and I created all of them, so I have to say all of them are my favorite, but the number one thing that stands out the most would probably be my turon cupcake, only because I just remember eating turon at my grandma's house, and the texture of it, the crunchiness, the sugar glaze on top, brings me back to the younger years at my grandma's house.
I think I should try that now. You got me too far in. I have another question.
Yeah.
You started Sinta in your garage, correct?
Yes.
And it became a hobby, right?
Yes.
Why did you start it?
Why did I start it? So I think there's a lot of reasons why I started it, but I will say when I started it, it kind of was God's way of showing me that I should not always follow a path that I think is the right path. God led me to the path that I was given. So at that time, I just had my son, my newborn son. I lost my job. and I was going through a lot mentally, emotionally. I was a new mom trying to figure it out. So financially and emotionally, I was going through such a tough time. And when I started my journey into baking in my garage, it was an outlet that made me feel happy again. It was me being able to create and get inspired with things that I love to do creatively. So that is how I started. And then I ended up being able to turn it into a business. And so I never had to work for anyone and but myself. And when you do something in life with love and passion, it will make it will allow you to go further than you even imagine. So my advice to you guys is to always follow your heart in whatever you do. Even if your parents tell you to do a certain thing and it doesn't feel good, always follow your heart.
Always. To add on to that, in your garage, what was your first thing you've ever made?
In my garage, my very first thing I made was a number 40, oh no, a number 30 cake. I still have the photo in my phone.
Ooh.
And it was for my neighbor. And I wanted to make her a cake for her birthday. And then with social media, she posted the cake. Everyone saw the cake. They loved the cake. They tasted the cake. And then that is how I grew my client.
What was the flavor of the cake?
So it's our famous puff pastry that we have. It's not a cake, but it's a puff pastry cake. And then there's light cream cheese and fruit on top.
That sounds so good.
I want to have that right now. I want that right now. The name Sinta. Sounds like a really unique name. Why'd you name the bakery that?
Yes.
And what does it mean?
So, are you familiar with the word mahal kita?
Yeah.
Or the saying mahal kita?
Yes. You sang me song about it.
Oh, you sing a
For
song?
Mother's
Yes.
Day.
For my
Yes.
You
So
sang
I
you sang a song
mahal kita tattooed on my wrist.
Yeah, for
My grandmother's handwriting before she passed away, so I wanted to stamp it on my wrist. I have no other tattoos. I don't plan on getting any other tattoos. But this one meant so much to me because it was her last actual handwriting before she passed away. And so I wanted a word that represented love, but that wasn't so, common. So Sinta means beloved in Tagalog or my loved one. And I love vintage things. So putting two and two together, Sinta was a perfect name for my bakery.
I love it. Growing a business sounds like it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. What would you say is your best experience while growing Sinta?
My best experience that you can't put a price on is meeting people like all of you. Seeing the community, especially the Filipino community, have a space for representation, meaning you can bring your mom here, you can bring your nana here, you can bring your grandpa here, and then your friends here.
Yeah.
Seeing the community come together and being able to have a space for representation is probably the most rewarding thing for me.
Now that you've been open for a while now, what would you say are some green flags and red flags of owning a bakery?
Oh my gosh, a lot. A lot of red flags. Let's start there. Red flags. Always be prepared that nothing is ever going to go right. There's always going to be something that goes wrong, and that's okay, but I think those are learning lessons for me. An example is I didn't hire the right attorney to represent me because legally they can do all the things. All these landlords who open up doors for young entrepreneurs can take advantage of you because of your knowledge. So red flags overall is do a lot of your research. We have the platform to do so because you have online resources, even ChatGPT. I use that so much. People are against ChatGPT, but use that because it will show you real life experiences through AI. Green, there's a lot of green too. Let's see. I think the green would be
Would hygiene work as one? A personal hygiene, stuff like that, washing your hands.
yeah, personal no, those are good green. Definitely personal hygiene. Hiring a great staff of employees. You want to get to know your team. It's not necessarily something where you hire them and you're going to know that they're going to take care of your business or not. I think if you get on a personal level with who you hire, um, it goes a long way because then they turn into family. So all of my team members, I treat them as my family. And to see them grow into their role and then their personal life goals and me being a part of that, probably the most greenest flag that I love owning a business.
I'll keep that in mind.
Silly question.
Yes.
Do you think kids could have coffee? Is there a minimum age?
I drank coffee when I was 6 years old. So, yes, I think that kids should have coffee.
Yeah.
There is no minimum age for me. But although I will say, I don't know if I would want my son to drink coffee. So that's kind of contradicting myself. I maybe decaf coffee.
Yeah.
Decaf coffee is fine.
I also have another silly question.
Yes.
Do you have any secret menu items? And because like I would like to try one
Oh, a secret
if there are
menu.
any.
Right now, I would say no. Maybe in our drink menu, but our baked goods, not quite yet. What did you have in mind?
I don't know, possibly anything.
Like we should get a personal VOL like drink here.
Oh yeah.
Like personalized item.
Oh, yeah. We should have a secret menu. That'd be a great idea. Yeah.
That'll get more people to come.
Yes, especially kids.
Yeah. Figure out what you're doing. And it's good because there's like a school like right around.
Yeah,
all that's true. Yeah.
all the kids from that school come here after school. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Ate, for sharing your stories and answers with us. We just have a few more questions left. What message would you want to leave other Filipino American boys and girls listening to us today?
I think my main thing for the Filipino younger generation is to continue to represent us and uplift our culture the way that it deserves to be uplifted. With Sinta, that is my mission is to make sure that I am modernizing our flavors, uplifting our flavors, not necessarily making it so traditional because I still love the smaller bakeries that I used to go to as a kid. But I think it's uplifting our culture and continue to represent how brown and Filipino you are.
VUL stands for Voices of Light, and you want to use our voice to shine God's light in the darkest of places. How would you like to brighten someone's day?
I do it through my desserts every day. A person can come into a bakery and not have a good day, have something going on their personal life, but overall, the feeling that they get in eating something that is a cupcake, a cake, I think my food and desserts create such a happy experience. And I hope that can take away if they're having a bad day.
Gotta test that out later.
Yes.
For sure. Last question, Ate. What does shining your light mean to you?
Shining my light mean to me? I think that it means no matter what you're going through, never give up. There will be times in your life where it will be dark, but there will continue to be that light, and you should never give up.
Thank you so much, Ate Selly, for joining us on VOL Talks. You are an inspiration to so many. And we pray that God will continue to bless you and Sinta abundantly.
Kids like us are on a journey to discover their passions. And who knows, maybe one of us can be a baker like you someday. Gotta start practicing, am I right?
Yep.
I'm so emotional.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this episode of VOL Talks. And remember, you don't have to be loud to shine.
Let your light speak.